Hey guys, it's me Jake from JakeMan21642. Today I've got a video for you of this 2016 Ford Fiesta ST. And I will say at the beginning of the video that this car was brought in by someone that I personally knew. And if you are looking for a very clean Fiesta that has been babied, that has not been driven hard or modified, this is a very clean example with under 8,000 miles on it. Outside you can see this one does have body colored door handles. You have your intelligent entry built into the front doors. And as you can see up here, you have your body colored mirrors, turn signal indicators built into there as well. Around the rear, you do have your fuel cap right here on this one, on the driver's side, and it is Ford's Easy Fuel system. You can see your ST and Fiesta badges on the back. And down below, you do have your dual-tipped exhaust on this one, as well as your rear diffuser that the ST gives you. This one is riding on Bridgestone Potenza tires. They are 205/40 R17s. They are summer tires that come standard on the Fiesta ST, of course, too. And they are also nitrogen filled. Everything follows through on this side. We have your typical ST rear spoiler, as well as your antenna up top. Typical Ford fashion, too. It does include your blind spot mirrors. Up front, you have halogen headlights, fog lights down below, and your ST grille right there. Get in this one. It does include your typical Ford key fob with lock, unlock, and your trunk release right here, which press twice. It will actually pop the trunk. That way you can just come up and grab it. As I said, intelligent entry, come up, push right there to unlock, and push again to lock. Inside, this one does have the black cloth interior, which is in great shape. These are the standard seats in the ST, and I have to say from being around both, though these may not look as cool, these are way more comfortable than the Recaros that these come optional with. And they're still very nice seats. They hold you in very well. They're cloth, so you don't slide and move around on them, and they're much more comfortable in the summer. Down below, your ST door sills. Start this one, foot on the clutch, and just press right here. Close the door. Just have the key fob in the vehicle and you're good to go. As you can see, this one does have your standard ST steering wheel, leather wrapped, and nice and tight power steering, of course. You do have your grips up top as well in the ST. Audio system controls, cruise control, and your ST badge down below. On the door, it's all pretty much typical Fiesta inside, but these really have a nice interior to begin with. All the touch points matter, like you have a nice padded cloth armrest right here. All of your power windows, driver's side is automatic up and down. You have your door handle up top, which is metal, power mirror controls as well. Down below, some more storage. Your headlight controls are over here, pull for fogs, dashboard, all soft touch material, follows through, really high quality. You can see in the middle, your gauges. You have your tachometer, speedometer, and fuel gauge right there. Up top is your display, which you can see this one has under 7,500 miles on it. Also your outside temperature and your digital engine temperature gauge right there as well. In the middle, you do have your Sync 3 system from the factory in this one. Since this is a 2016 model, it is upgraded from My Ford Touch, which is a huge improvement. You have your audio, phone, everything will show up on the display, your different apps, settings right there. You can go through all of that. This one, too, being a 2016 from the factory, this one would not have Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, but this car has been upgraded and can easily be taken back to stock. This is basically all you have to switch out to have it, and this one is the stock module, which is included with the vehicle. The one in there installed, like I said, does have CarPlay and Android Auto. Just wanted to make sure that is mentioned on video. But everything on the screen, nice, simple to use, all of that. You have your radio controls and everything else on the display right there. Sony audio system, of course, your source, sound, tune, volume, everything is in the middle. This car does have a CD player, surprisingly. Down below, single zone manual climate control, all very nice, simple to use right there. Your ESC on and off, and then this is your ambient interior lighting controls right here. which will show up places behind the door handle, inside of there, around the cup holders, and you can see, you can actually change the color of it, and at night it looks so much cooler, but you can set that to whatever you want. More storage, and this of course does have the only transmission available in the Fiesta ST, the 6-speed manual, which this is such a slick, crisp gearbox, it's very fun to drive. Up and over for reverse, just pull this collar, go up. You have a 12-volt outlet back here, your sync badge, and some storage. Like I showed, your 2 cup holders, which are illuminated. Padded armrest, storage inside, and like I said too, you do have your Android Auto and CarPlay installed. Can easily be taken back to stock if you don't want it. Seats in this vehicle are very comfortable. Like I said, they are the standard ST cloth seats, but they're a nice rugged feeling cloth. You know they'll look exactly the same as they do now in 100,000 miles. It's got the very cool stitching, your ST badges, and they hold you in very well too. Up top, interior lighting controls, which you can move and adjust around like that. Bluetooth microphone right there, as well as your manually dimming rearview mirror. And overall, the interior of the Fiesta really is not a bad place to be. I'm 6'2", this being a model without a sunroof, you get much more headroom for front and rear passengers. You can see this one does include the original window sticker. 2016 Ford Fiesta ST. All of your different specs, things like that, will let you pause and read. As well as down below, do have all of your total costs and everything for a total price brand new of just over $22,000. Fuel economy up there. So like I said, if you want one that hasn't been messed with, that's been taken excellent care of, this is definitely it. We'll go ahead and step out, unlock all the doors, driver's side automatic window down. Stepping out of the Fiesta and into the back seat. I mean, for what it is, it's definitely a small car, but I am 6'2", and I can fit behind where I would comfortably be seated. I'd say this is a more normal idea of backseat space, especially on the passenger side. You do have a decent amount of space. This car actually does have backseat pockets on both sides, which is a nice touch for this class. And overall, I mean, the back seat's not comfortable. I could definitely survive back here. You also do have your headrest, which you can flip down. Definitely a good idea for visibility, but just raise and lower them like that. Interior lighting controls up top, and it is the same very nice and comfortable seat material that follows through back here. Inside the trunk of the Fiesta, just go ahead and pop it. And you do have your cargo cover, which will lift up with the trunk. Inside, this one includes both of your carpeted front floor mats. Underneath all of that, you have some storage, spare tire, and everything else. Back seats in this vehicle do fold. Drop the headrest. Drop it down from right there. And you can see that'll give you an idea of trunk space with the back seat folded down versus with the back seat up. Really, for a small car, you can load this thing up. Go ahead and pop that back up. Inside of here, as I showed, this one does include your original Windows sticker. Right here, you also do have your Ford Performance book. Really cool that that is included. But inside of there, all of your original owner's literature, paperwork, everything of that nature is included. And also with this vehicle, you have some of the tags from when it was brand new that have not been removed completely from the vehicle. And then right here, this one does include a can of Shadow Black touch-up paint. And this is Ford OEM Motorcraft paint. Put all that back so it can be included. Up front, halogen headlights, fog lights, and under the hood, this one does have Ford's 1.6 liter turbo 4-cylinder. Everything under here is in great shape, running fantastic. As I said, this vehicle has under 8,000 miles on it. Get back in and cut it off. Bring the automatic driver's side window back up. And this thing definitely has a pretty cool engine note to it. All the fun turbo noises. Cut it off. Wheel chime, Ronnie, remove your key, and put the headlights back into automatic mode. As always, this vehicle is for sale at Volvo of Richmond here in Richmond, Virginia. If you are interested in this vehicle, please let Volvo of Richmond know you saw this video. As always, thanks for watching.